So warrior versus shaman for IC and beefsteak. So this is a patron warrior against an aggro shaman. Okay. So turn one, the shaman plays a Murgleton. He picks the hunter steady shot.
That's incredible.
Coins out an armor smith. So turn to totem golem for the shaman. And he's gonna put down another armor smith, I think. Unless he armors up, but he's thinking about it. Is he gonna execute the 1-4? Mm. He's thinking about it. He's up against aggro, so he chooses to armor up and then go face. But what's the next play though? He'll probably put down the berserker next turn, maybe? No, not sure. Oh, there's the fiery wind axe. So he attacks the totem golem. He's gonna play execute on that. He doesn't. Now this is an awkward turn. He's gonna play Trog, but what happens next? That's going to die to the axe if he does put it down. Okay, he plays Eternal Sentinel for tempo. He's gonna play Frothing and then a Whirlwind probably. No? Okay. The Armor Smith Whirlwind. Battle Rage? No. That's a pretty hard turn. Armor Smith, maybe. But that's gonna die to Murgleton and the Rock Biter next turn. He armors up and then ends his turn. Oh, there's a Doomhammer, but he can't play it yet, so Feral Spirits for the Overload too. So how do you deal with this? Mm-hmm. I think that's gonna be a Acolyte Whirlwind execute on the Trog. Maybe. Yeah. Hope he draws into something. Okay. Execute on the Trog and then probably armor up. Or maybe he can also kill. Oh no, he can't armor up. Never mind. Is it lethal? That's 6-7. No, it's not yet. It's just he's one short, I think. Oh no, I think it is. He has Rock Biter. And that's game. It's sap lethal. Oh, the BM with the steady shot. Okay, that's 1-0 in favor of Beefsteak. It's aggro Shaman. Okay, so it's a warrior versus warrior matchup. If I remember correctly, these are both Patron warriors. So, yeah, we'll see how this plays out. That's not such a good hand for IC. For Beefsteak, he's probably gonna keep the War Axe and maybe the Acolyte. Okay, there we go. He got slam. So it's an armor up turn. It's gonna be awkward though, I think, because the patron activators will activate both sides, the patrons on both sides, so that'll probably be weird or annoying or maybe even entertaining. So he drops an Acolyte of Pain and coins out Blood to Ichor. So he draws and he gets another 2-2 on the board. So now what's a turn for IC? Is he gonna drop the Corkron? No. He's looking for the execute. He's thinking about the execute. Just thinking about it. Okay, so he plays execute on the Acolyte and ends his turn. And the armor's up. He drops another Acolyte and another Blood. No. He drops another Blood to Ichor. He's probably forcing a couple of spells from IC. So IC drops the Bloodhoof Brave, and it's going to be turn 5 for Beefsteak. He has a Patron, so he can opt to inner rage the two patrons that come out.
What now?
I think that's. Is he going to clear? He's gonna execute that probably.
That was an error. I must choose. Greetings.
So he attacks it and then patrons and then here's the patron turn. Here's the inner rage and the inner rage on the new one too. Okay, so how exactly does a patron warrior go against? I mean, responds to this. He can drop the Corcoran and that's it. He can clear one, the 3/3, but that's it. I think.
What now?
But if he does that, then Beefsteak will just drop the ghoul next turn, and that's four new patrons. Can't drop anything else for this turn. Icy can't, unless he starts his own patron party. But I don't think that's gonna work out for him because his activators will trigger the patrons on the other side, except for the blood to Ichor. But that's not much. And I think that was a slight misplay. He should have played Armor Smith first if ever he wanted to. Yeah, he missed one armor. He draws a Frothing, but he can't play both. So that's 10 damage to his face. He draws another Whirlwind, which does nothing for him. Okay, so when he starts his patron party, maybe. Is he gonna play patron Ichor or patron Whirlwind? He can't really play Ichor Whirlwind because it's gonna buff up the Berserker to what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. An additional 5. That's not gonna be pretty. Okay, he runs the Whirlwind. He generates two other patrons. Then he's probably gonna drop a Ghoul? No. No, he drops another Whirlwind. He's gonna drop the Ravaging Ghoul and the Blood to Ichor. I'm not sure if that's something you want to happen. Because now you have 6 patrons on the board. That's 18 damage. 21 with his weapon. He doesn't have Draw Mash yet. That's all gonna go face. And Icy concedes. I think the problem that happened there is Beefsteak had the initiative for getting the patrons out first.
Your souls shall be mine.
You asked for it.
So, round game 3. This is the Zoolock of Beefsteak versus IC's Freeze Mage.
The love protects me.
Okay. So IC's turn 1 is just a pass. And there goes the Bilefin. That's 4 damage on board. Now the question is, do you Novice Engineer or do you Doomsayer? Or I think Doomsayer would be better saved for a combo with Frost Nova later on. So he draws into an ice block and he clears it. He's thinking of pinging the 2-1 maybe. Now he plays the ice block instead. Okay, that's annoying. That's 2 to Divine Shield Taunt for the Argent Scar and 3-2 for the Baltide with Taunt. Draws a Flame Strike but can't use that just yet. Can't really use the Doomsayer because that'll get cleared. Is he really going to? He can. He's thinking about it. Then he uses the Ice Lance on the 3-2. So next turn for. That's gonna be a Knife Juggler Forbidden Ritual turn. And hope that it goes to the Doomsayer. No. Board is full. Okay. Okay, so he's safe for another turn.
Mind if I roll knee?
That's 2, 4, 6, 9, 11. That's 12 damage on board. No, it's not 12. It's 13 damage on board. He uses PO. He wants to proc the ice block now. That's 9. Okay. He should play another ice block. Okay, that's 3-0. That's 3-0 for Beefsteak.